Alright, welcome back everybody to a new SkyLords episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back from an amazing weekend in in London. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've been over at Minecraft. I brought my girlfriend over there. So we had a little bit of a weekend trip, I suppose, together, which was nice, which was very nice. It was very needed as well. I don't think we have traveled together in quite some years, actually. Over Minecon, of course, I met some of my gorgeous looking and fantastic human beings that are my Kingdom Craft friends. Kingdom Craft friends. I almost said colleagues, but that's not right. That's wrong. But now I'm back baby, and I'm back on the SkyLords Agrarian Skies server, and I'm very, very excited to be back, very excited to have you guys with me again, once again, you know. For me, then, when you record and when you're going somewhere, can we break these? Oh, we can. Oh, but we don't want them. No. Yes, for me it's not the same as for you guys, because I missed you, because the last time I recorded Agrarian Skies was like a week and a half ago, backlogging in for the weekend and that. So you know, it's a special feeling. Anyway, we're back on the floating island base to be. Slowly but surely we're working our way towards greatness at this island. Yes, we are. Thank you guys so much for your comments. Thank you guys so much for your likes on the last video. This Agrarian Sky series is blowing my mind at the moment, with the viewer interaction level are super high. We aren't playing Agrarian Skies like your ordinary thought about Agrarian Skies, you know, doing quests and all that. No, we aren't doing that. We're doing it differently, and I just love that you guys like it. Okay? So I've been working a little bit on our Steampunk to be first housey majingy thingy. And I gotta say, this took me some hours, but I gotta say I'm pretty proud of myself. This is, I've attempted, you know what we should do? We should do this. I've attempted to build Steampunk houses previously, but I gotta say, this one here is probably the best by far. Which is interesting, because I don't have chisel. But it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm learning as well. I'm gonna show you guys, or tell you guys, about a trick that I discovered that really helps you out if you want to build your own steampunk thing. Okay? The thing is, let me just place these. Boop boop. Oh, actually, we may go like this here. Oh, you know what we may do? We may go like that, right? Yes, I think that's better. Do that over here as well. The thing with steampunk builds that I've learned is that you basically just build boxes. If you look at this, there's a 9x9 box that we built actually in the last episode. Then I built one bigger in all sides above that, and then another one above that. And then you just kind of add things as you go to the sides into that. Like so. Don't know if this makes sense, but it's kind of like building boxes is what I'm trying to say. Let's do a little bit more here. I've actually created a block chart. Maybe I'll show you first. We're using great wood logs from Thaumcraft. We're using stone bricks, great wood planks, cobble, and colored white stone. I've also considered using this smooth white stone. Actually, you know what we should try? I want to try and mix that up just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Because it's now, I think I talked about this in a recent episode as well, about chisel and Agrarian Skies, that is not happening. I asked JadedCat on Twitters. Wasn't too happy with the reply, to be honest, because it was just, you know, it wasn't telling me why. It was just telling me that's how it is. You just listen to me, Iskal, and I do what I say. Oh, that's, yeah, let's do that for now. So what did you do then, Iskal? Well, of course, at Minecon, having the chance to speak with JadedCat myself in their modded panel, I asked a public question, and I know this is on YouTube somewhere, but I asked a public question, why, dear JadedCat, with your fantastic Modpack, why wouldn't you add chisel? And the reply was quite weird. The reply was quite weird. The reason was quite weird. Sorry, not the reply. The reason was quite weird in my head. Unfortunately, or maybe possibly good for all the others in the room except for me, there were like 1,000 people in there. No, but a few hundred people in there. Unfortunately for me, I couldn't argue. Like my shine, my shine time was over. You know. But she replied. So let me see if I can remember this correctly. She replies that the reason she doesn't have chisel in the pack. We're gonna try something like this here, by the way. Yes. The reason she doesn't have chisel in the pack is because she don't want lag. And with the motivation that chisel, as any mod, adds a little bit of lag to the game. But the difference between chisel and other mods, and this is the interesting part that I really want to see what you guys think about, because I think this is ridiculous. Sorry, Jaded, but I have my opinions. You have strong opinions. I have my opinions. She's saying that chisel doesn't add anything but aesthetics to the game. And that's true. That's very true. And that is not a functional mod in that sense. Well, for me, as I get it, you know, I get it. Direwolf may not think that it's a functioning mod, and, you know, it's not a technical mod by any means. Are we going to try roof this thing? I think so. This is going to be dangerous. Yes, what was I saying? For me, it is a... Let me just think. We may actually want to bring this up one, so that we get that gorgeous thing there. Yeah, let's do this. For me, chisel is, of course, adding a lot to the game. It's adding the whole building aspect, which, you know, for me, as a modded player, I spend a lot of time building. You guys know this. Look at what we're doing right now. We're actually building. That's how I enjoy playing Minecraft. The mods are simply there to give me more possibilities, more blocks to play around with. And so the reply in that sense was kind of weird. But anyway, that means that we doesn't have chisel, which is fine still. I've said before that I enjoy the challenge. Did I do 2? Yes, I did. I enjoy the challenge to build with other bricks than chisel. And it's actually quite relaxing as well, because with chisel what can happen is that there are so many blocks to choose from that you end up choosing nothing, you know? And so this is a little... It's easier and harder in the same time, in the same way. Does that make sense? I don't know. The roofs, as you can see what we do here, we just go 1, 2, boom. And that will give us that very commonly used nowadays shaped roof. Oh, did I do wrong? I did derp here. Yes. What did I do wrong? Oh, yes. I went up here. So what I've done so far, at least, and this may actually not be a good strategy, but I've done like the lowest one goes like that, and then it staggers. Anyway, I'll continue to place this. Cough time. I'll continue to place this, but I wanted to bring you in. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Minecon. It's been absolutely amazing. I've been meaning to talk about Minecon in all my episodes that I've recorded so far, but haven't really found the forum for it. You know, when you're collabing with someone, it's kind of hard to talk about one of those things. And in my single player episode, we did for my single player world, we did a lot of technical stuff. Hello, Stone. Thank you. We did a lot of technical stuff, and so I didn't really get around to it. But placing blocks and talking, yeah, I should be able to. At this stage, I should be able to. Not giving you any promises, though. Things may end up badly. So the highlights of Minecon for me. The highlights of Minecon for me was definitely meeting all the people, for sure. Those of you who don't know me very well or don't know my personal life, I do a lot of these gaming conventions and fairs and venues and stuff. I do that in my work. And so attending one isn't really like, it's not super exciting to me, if you know what I mean. I saw a lot of kids down there and adults as well that was just super freaking excited about going to the whole convention part of Minecon, which is fantastic. And I gotta say, they did a very good job. Mojang did an amazing job. Do we want that to be squarey there? I mean, we could always bring it up like a zoo, I suppose. That may actually be better. That follows the same theme as everywhere else. This is going to be a tall roof. I like it. Oh, did I... Yes, that's good. Okay, we're gonna need some more of these great wood. But yeah, Mojang did a really good job. For those of you who weren't there, I'm sorry that you missed it. There will be more chances for sure. This Minecon broke some kind of Guinness World Record in amount of visitors that came there. So, absolutely fantastic. The highlights, as I said, meeting the people, meeting some of my heroes, some of my inspiration sources on YouTube, meeting the other Kingdom Crafters. It was Python, Cubfan, and Rendog. And Rendog, such an the hospitality he gave me and my girlfriend, you know, he took us around London. We were out eating a fantastic burger, and you guys know that I love my burgers. We were out eating a fantastic burger the first night. And that was actually even before Minecon, but that was one of my highlight moments when I got to chew on that burger and talk with the guys. I also met Gaming on Caffeine and Nick, both of which are on this server. And Nick was super funny. What a person he is. What a character. I knew that these guys were, you know, had a lot of comedy in them, if you will. But holy cow, I laughed so hard. He did like a fake interview with me. Instead of, you know, going up to me and shaking my hand, he's like, Iskal. And then he starts speaking about, you know, some pre-made interview that he had thought of, or he just improvised, in which case he did a really good job. But in either way, it was truly amazing to meet the people. It was truly amazing to say hi to those of you, to those people that you've played with but never really met in real life. You know, it's a different feeling, right? Holy cow, that's a huge roof. We may actually have to switch out this great wood. It may be too dark. But for now, I think I'm going to keep it. As you can hear, I'm getting a little bit snory as well. I don't know if I'm getting some kind of coldness going on in the middle of the summer on my vacation. That would be absolutely terrible. Hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, then second highlight was to meet the Kingdom Craft fans that turned out, the Iskal fans that turned up. We were able to give away some mouse mats, some mouse pads, high quality stuff. People really enjoyed it. People really seemed to think that was a good thing. So that was amazing. And I was really happy that we were able to do that. We had stickers as well. I've already got some questions over Twitters from people seeing the pictures that, you know, I want to purchase these. Where can I purchase these? But I'm sorry. These were were limited edition only. We may do new mouse mats in the future, but the ones at Minecon with that style and that logo, the CT mats as they're called, that was a limited edition thing for Minecon only. You see? Then, what else? What was the weirdest thing, I suppose? What was the weirdest thing that occurred at Minecon? The day one closing ceremony. Not the whole Minecon closing ceremony, because I actually missed that. But day one closing ceremony was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Now, they had hired some kind of circus that came there and they danced, and they were super talented, absolutely super talented. They jumped on some jumping mat, but it was still super weird. You know, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in a gaming convention. It was something I had expected to see if I went to a circus, and nothing wrong with it. You know, no offense to it. It's just it was weird. I remember looking at Rendog, who sat next to me. I remember looking at Cubfan, who sat on the other side of me. And I was like, guys, what's going on here? They're dancing. But it was very, very well, like, a lot of money was spent, surely, for sure, into it. So if you look at that perspective of things, I suppose it's good. Now, how does that look? That looks pretty cool. Oh, wow. I'm very happy with that. Did you see how we just smacked up a roof on Camry? Now I wonder, I just want to try, what would happen if we do something along the lines of this? The stone bricks, by the way, we should mix it up, shouldn't we? I felt that you guys were thinking that, so maybe we do cobblestone every now and then. You know what I think? Let's go down here, let's grab some of this gray, light gray. That actually looks exactly the same. And this is dark gray. No, let's grab a little bit of this. But yeah, the closing ceremony day one, super weird, was definitely the weirdest thing that I experienced on Minecon. But I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun. I was very tired afterward. But I'm really happy that I went. You know what I want to do? Check this out. grab some of these, make some ferni. Boop, boop. Put them down here in our little working thing. I guess I should speak to you also, about what I'm doing here, what this house is going to be. So my plan, I saw the comments in the last video, there was a lot of suggestions and ideas, and everybody pretty much that had an opinion said that we should definitely make different... Hero? Why are you no burning? Oh, is this disabled? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, how do I make cracked? Oh, that's a 1.8 thing, isn't it? Ah, I see. That's a 1.8 thing. Crap. Okay, sorry. I was gonna make some cracked stone bricks and put in here, but I guess that's not gonna happen then. That's a shame. Anyway, a lot of you guys had some suggestions and ideas for the build and for how we're gonna persuade things and how things are gonna go, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. There was a lot of people saying that we should have multiple islands. I think that's already decided. Ooh, this is wrong. Let's change you. I think that's already decided. We will indeed have multiple islands. Do we do that? Yes, we do. We'll indeed have multiple islands. This first island here, I'm thinking the house that I'm building on right now is going to be our workshop steampunky house, where we kind of craft stuff. We have applied logistics. I'm gonna stick applied logistics in a basement to this house, and I think you guys will agree that that's going to be the prettiest thing to do. Like down inside of the Sky Island, I'll put all the technical stuff and the wires. Just because, you know, that's cool. I like that. Just because, you know, it's gonna be, we gotta stick to the theme here, yeah? We gotta stick to the theme. We're gonna make sure it looks a little bit medieval. And then on this island as well, because this island is kind of rather larger, it's kind of rather big. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you very much for making me able to say that, you voice god of some sorts of and things and stuff that flies around in the sky. Yes. Do you notice how I just fly around in the sky right now? Maybe I was referring to myself. Who knows? So yes, the other thing on this island, I just lost my trail of thought, but the other thing that I want to put on this island is the power generation house. And since we're building a steampunk, it would make sense if we steam generate our power, lore-wise. I'm a little bit worried though. Do we have like windmills? It could be super cool with a wind. Aha, we have something called windmill. That's interesting. Reinforced. That's cool. I gotta check this out. This is really simple to get started. Maybe that's a thing that we can do in the next episode. Because that could be cool. I want your opinions. I was thinking that we didn't have any wind mod, and in which case I would have just, you know, maybe faked a windmill. Faked a windmill, like I would have built a windmill that wasn't really a windmill. I'm gonna put one of these bad boys there. Aha. But now that we have windmill, we definitely need to explore that. Because I imagine having all the power generated from one of these cool houses with like a windmill spinning thing on the side of it. Because that's definitely steampunky. For this side here, let's do this. Let's bring a bar across. We'll install windows and stuff as well later on, so it won't be this plain. I'm just trying to get a feeling of the whole thing. Look at that! We're actually doing things. This is starting to look now like a steampunk house. It is. It's my very first that actually succeeded. I may want to add on this side, I'm thinking. Let's just see. Do we want to do something like a zoo? And then we go like that and that. And maybe we bring it out one more. This is what I'm talking about with the boxes, by the way. You just build boxes everywhere. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes. That song is awesome. But we do something like that, maybe. And then we bring up that. Yes, definitely. And this is the cool thing with steampunky things, that you just add these boxes and it looks gorgeous. Once you've got your block shard up, which I just provided to you, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to copy, feel free to send me your awesome creations. But we put this here, and I think that will be the shape that I want this house to have. But anyway, this episode have been about Minecon, pretty much the entire episode, and it's just been a very talky episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it, though. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I think that we're shorting out on time. We're shooting short on time, and I've been very terrible lately with episode length. They've been too long for you guys. Okay, I'm sorry for that, but I'm just enjoying and having so much fun and can't stop talking and all that. But yes. Look at that, we're getting somewhere, and then we come with the roof like this. See, I cannot stop. I can't stop, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna have to. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this SkyLords episode. We're back in action. Next time we will not do so much building. Maybe. Did you enjoy this? Building on Camry with me, talking about Minecon? Let me know. Let me know. It's always a little bit scary when you try something new. I've enjoyed it anyway, and I thank you again for watching. Do leave some likes down below if you enjoyed it, and most importantly, comment. Oh, that's looking weird, but it will look fine in a minute. Comment, give me suggestions, feedbacks. Tell me if you were at Minecon but missed me. Did you miss me? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.